Hi guys. I don't really know where to start. Wow. This is the last episode. This is it. It's been a really crazy and fun journey for sure, but I really don't know how I'm ending this. I guess I should start with the day of graduation, of course. So there were 3 different ceremonies. There was the 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and the 6 p.m. ceremony, which is really nice considering it's a community college and anybody, doesn't matter what your major is, you can go to any of those ceremonies. So I went to the 10 a.m. ceremony, get it out of the way, and then I could, grab lunch with my family and just celebrate. So I showed up to campus, I signed in, I got introduced to like a bunch of people, and then this one photographer was like following me around the entire time. It was like I had my own paparazzi. They were like all taking photos of me. It was kind of weird. And then it was time for the ceremony. So we walked over to the building that we were having the ceremony in, and they wanted me in the front row, so I had to be towards the front of the line. Honestly, I zoned out for most of the ceremony. Like if you ask me what the people talked about and all the inspirational words, I don't remember a single thing. It's also September, so that was like almost 4 months ago. So, they go through the different speeches and then they introduced my song. Like I didn't like say anything, like they just had all these different things like pre-recorded because there were 3 different ceremonies, so that each ceremony had the same thing. So when my song started, the photographer wanted me to stand up and get some pictures. So that was really awkward. I had to walk over and stand in front. So I was in front of the projector, a screen was there, and then I had to I don't know if that makes sense. Then I sat down. It was kind of awkward watching the music video. I already saw it. I saw it maybe once or twice before the actual graduation. And then after it was done, then everybody's clapping, and then they put a live camera on me, and it felt like forever. It felt like eternity, and I didn't know what to do, and I'm just sitting there okay, can the camera get off of me already? Can we continue this ceremony? I just want to get my degree. I don't, can we get on with calling names and people walking across the stage, please? And I heard my sister cheering so loudly during that time. And then we went through the rest of the ceremony, and then it was finally time to call the names. When I went up, a lot of people were clapping. It was really weird. And then I shook 3 people's hands. I don't remember their names, but it felt like eternity shaking their hands because they talked to me and congratulated me and said how amazing I did on the song. And it felt like I was holding up the line. So I was trying to keep going. So I'm I don't want to be the star here. Can we keep going? And then at the very end, Michael Kelly, MK, was there. So he was excited to be there and cheer me on. So that was really funny. And he got all excited at the very end. After the ceremony, we all walked out and I got pictures with my friends and my family. And I had some random people, some strangers that I didn't know, come walking up to me and saying how much they loved my song and how good I did. And I get so weird when I get compliments. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. You say the typical thank you, but I feel so awkward. I never know what to do. That was the day of graduation. And then I didn't go to the 2 p.m. or the 6 p.m. ceremony. I did go back and rewatch it. Just seeing everybody's reaction to the song was insane. Especially the 2 p.m. and the 6 p.m. ceremony, the applause was so much and clapping for a long period of time. And not only that, the governor came to the 2 p.m. ceremony, so he also saw my song. Of course, this turns on right in the middle of me filming. That's crazy. He was there, saw my music video and everything. Can this thing shut up? I'm sorry. With the graduation song, they keep it pretty much hush hush, so nobody knows who's doing it, what's it about, unless you're working on the project. Or if I told people, oh yeah, I'm doing the graduation song, a lot of people didn't know that I was doing it, and then they're like, oh my gosh, that's like insane, wow. Was it a week or 2 weeks after graduation, I finally got it to release on all platforms, which was crazy. Hold on, I wrote these down because I knew I'd forget. So the music video, which is on Monko's YouTube channel, not my YouTube channel, from the day it was uploaded until today, there's 549 views, which is crazy. And then my video, just like the audio version of it on my YouTube channel, has 475 views. On Spotify, I have 5 followers, 48 streams, and 24 listeners. On Apple Music, I have 11 plays and 1 average daily listener, which I know is my sister. I remember when the music video went live, like after the ceremony, so people could go back and rewatch it if they wanted to. My mom was like sending it to everybody. My sister was sending it to everybody. And all these people were texting me because they had no idea that I did it. It was just a very fun experience. It was so much fun to learn more about music production, and also as like an artist. From the very beginning, day one, creating a song and going through the process until you get the final product. And especially while I was editing this series, it was so cool looking back at everything to see all the changes, all the progress that was made, and made me appreciate the song so much more. And there's so many people that I have to thank, because it wasn't just me. It wasn't. The first person I have to thank is Michael Kelly, because he's the one who emailed me in, when was it? Was it the end of February? Asking me to work on the graduation song. Of course I said yes, not really knowing a lot of details about the whole process. And then he connected me to a guy named Colin. Colin helped me so much with like creating the demo version and just like going step by step of this process. So I really have to thank Colin as well for helping me with that and giving me different ideas of like how to do that, create the demo version, because that's one thing that I like struggle with a lot, is coming up with a demo version of a song, because I have all these ideas stuck in my head, but I can't, get them out of my head and get it onto whatever I'm doing if it's just like creating a chord progression, creating a melody, like all those little simple things. So thank you, Colin, for helping me with the demo song. And MK, like, he would listen to it and also give feedback of how to improve it before going to the next step. The next thank you goes to Dave. He taught me so much just by, him being the producer and how he runs sessions, just stuff like that. Learning so much and working at that pace, because at Monko I was a music major, but I took a few SRT classes because I do enjoy music production. So I wasn't gonna be able to finish the program because I was gonna graduate. So it was so much fun, like learning so much from him and working with him, of course. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Let me back up. Throughout each session, I don't know if you noticed, maybe you did, maybe you didn't while watching the series, but a lot of students would just sit in on the session, and it was like a masterclass for them, basically, just watching the process of how Dave would do the production, do the recording, and work with an artist, and how me as an artist, like what I was doing, and working in the studio in general. And that was also very educational, and I learned a lot too from that, from them asking questions, me just working on the song, of course, and different people who know more about music production. So that was really fun. It was a very fast process too. Like once we started sessions, it was like boom, boom, boom. Next thing you know, it was like graduation. I'm like, wow, this was fast. Now I'm done. Stupid bug. I also want to thank every single person who just worked on the song in general, all the musicians that came in and played, because I can't play every single instrument. Taught myself cello, and did that very quickly. I apologize to all cello players because I did not play with proper position. I just quickly learned some notes so that I could play it when I recorded, but I would love to go back and actually take the time to properly learn the cello someday. But yeah, the drummer, the guitars, I think there's only one guitar. Dave played the guitar. MK playing the bass, all the different keyboards and synths that were being played, and Alex singing harmonies with me. It was so much fun hearing each instrument be recorded and seeing the song come more to life. Just looking back, like, it was something that was just in my head, little thing I like did on the computer for a demo version to turn into this big, more proper song. I also need to thank the people who filmed the music video and edited the music video. So Matt Porter and Sean, this bug, I am so sorry, for filming. Okay, the drone footage was so cool. It was so hot that day, oh my gosh, but it was so worth it because that drone footage was so cool. We like experimented with like different areas on campus, and it was beautiful weather. The sun was out, but it was just like really, it wasn't like really hot, but it was warmer. After a while, I was like, my hair is gonna get frizzy because it's too warm out. I was sweating. Seeing them like brainstorm and come up with different ideas like right on the spot, like, oh, let's try this, let's try this. Ooh, sorry. This turns on and off all the time. There's not enough words to express how thankful I am for every single person that helped me throughout this journey and, you know, was a part of the song. Like, I can say thank you all the time, but that doesn't show how thankful I really am and how I feel about all of it. I absolutely love music production. It's so interesting and you're able to be so creative, but it's sad that I don't have enough time for it. That was the one challenge I had during the spring semester, was taking 6 classes and working part-time and having music gigs on the side and also writing this song. So it was a lot, and as much as I want to continue doing music production, I have to prioritize certain things at a certain time, even though I have all these projects locked up off to the side waiting to be finished. So someday, one day, those songs will get finished and we'll see what happens. Like I said, I really don't know how to end this. I thought I'd just talk and explain what happened. I hope you enjoyed watching the behind the scenes of creating this song. I hope you enjoyed my song. I don't think I had anything else to say. So thank you guys for watching this. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.